right, guys, it's Mental Health Monday with LSF Health Systems. Let's welcome Dr. Christine Caulfield. So June is National PTSD Awareness Month, and a lot of people suffer and they don't understand what exactly that is. So Dr. Caulfield's here to clear the air. Thank you so very much for being here today.
Pleasure.
It's always a pleasure. So can you start by explaining, what PTSD is in basically like the simplest terms?
Absolutely. So PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, is a disorder that occurs when you are either a victim of violence or you're witnessing violence, tragedies, etc. The symptoms usually have to last more than a month to really trigger getting professional help. And it is a disorder, though. The good news is there's recovery.
Right. There's a lot. There's a lot of steps that we can take. And like PTSD, it's been different names over the course of the years, right? Like back in the day, they used to call that like shell shock and things of that nature, right?
Correct.
And so let me ask you, what are the symptoms? What do they look like in like everyday life?
Well, everyday life, some of the symptoms are avoidance. So you avoid that experience that caused you the trauma, the people, places, or things. There can be nightmares and flashbacks, intrusive thoughts that are constantly going on in your head. Irritability and mood swings often accompany that. And withdrawal from everyday life, just wanting to avoid individuals, avoid getting out there, really kind of hibernating.
Absolutely.
And
you don't want to put yourself out there because you don't want to like trigger or whatever, right?
That's it.
Okay, so I mean, what should we do? Like when does someone need to get help?
Right. Well, as I mentioned before, if the symptoms last more than a month, it's time to reach out for help. And what you can do is give us a call at LSF Health Systems at 1-877-229-9098, and we'll connect you to community resources to help with this post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yeah, and like you were saying, it's something that's very treatable, right? So this isn't something that has to linger on with folks. Like you can get help for this. Right?
You really
can get to the other side.
We can, whether that post-traumatic stress disorder was caused by rape or sexual assault, whether it's witnessing somebody being harmed, secondary trauma. A lot of our first responders have secondary trauma because they walk into trauma every single day.
Yeah, 8 hours a day.
8 hours a day, 7 days a week. So yes, they need extra help.
That pivots right to the next question. So for our first responders, like what do we need to do for them? How do we need to take care of those folks?
Yes, well at LSF Health Systems we have a wonderful first responder program. All first responders have to do, and their family members by the way, is call 211, identify as a first responder or family member. You will quickly be paired by a certified recovery peer specialist that's actually a first responder.
That's amazing.
And they will walk you through the journey of health.
That's amazing, because they've walked a mile in those shoes. So that makes a huge difference, right? Because I can't speak to someone, a first responder, about what they're going through. I've never gone through that kind of stuff. So having a first responder walk you through that and to get through the PTSD has got to be very amazing.
Absolutely. And our first responders can also go to our website, stayfitforduty.org. Lots of resources on that website as well.
That's cool. Dr. Caulfield, thank you so very much for being here today. I always learn so much with you, and you always have a lot of great resources for folks out there. Take care of yourselves out there, please, and stick around. We'll be